Now to meet more of the stars of New Ireland TV. You'll know Marina Hampton from her contributions to favourite Irish songs, and her film Lockdown with Daddy, which premiered on New Ireland TV earlier this year. Her recollections of the Corrs Runaway and traditional air Danny Boy were wonderfully descriptive and poignant.
Which was exactly how I imagined your granny should look like. And she gave the best hugs, the best hugs. She just enveloped you in love and you just felt so safe and warm.
I caught up with her in a lockdown Belfast on a day in May where we endured sun, hailstones, sleet, rain and a relentless and pesky wind that seemed to be constantly pointing into the microphones. Even the air molecules want to get on New Ireland TV. She has been working as an actor in Belfast for over 10 years, and we both worked together as chorus members way back in 2011 on Tinderbox Theatre's vast post-apocalyptic production Guidelines for a Long and Happy Life.
Did Guidelines for a Long and Happy Life with Tinderbox Theatre Company.
That's right, in that freezing warehouse.
Indeed, yes, that was up the
Castlereagh Road.
And yeah, so we were on stilts, dressed up in a post-apocalyptic environment.
Yes.
With
bin
gas
bags.
masks. Indeed, yeah, indeed. And we were part of the chorus that took people through.
Yes.
What do you remember about that overall?
Overall, I remember falling on the dress rehearsal and then having the fear every time I did it, that I was going to fall again, but it was okay.
So maybe that's when you needed to fall. So if you had done it the first night,
yeah. Well, I would have killed half the audience.
Well, that's really
You should train to fall forward. Yes. Whenever I slept on something, some legs just went that way.
Your legs went apart instead?
No, it just went completely sideways, so it fell to one side.
Oh, okay.
So, I loved it. The house, my favourite bit was the house getting rebuilt. In front of people getting put back together.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
So that was good.
Lockdown with Daddy was a part personal story, part therapeutic fiction, as she explains.
I'd started it just out of a way to voice how I felt during lockdown. So Dad was driving me bonkers. So I know it's tough times, he says, tough times. Quite early on he felt that living in lockdown was the same as being living in a concentration camp. So I had to put him right.
Yeah, exactly.
That we weren't getting back gassed or anything, or starved to death. We were just having to stay in. You're not being starved to death by the Nazis. 2, you're not being worked to death by the Nazis. And 3, you're not being gassed to death by the Nazis. First, it was just a way to express my frustration in a funny way.
Yeah.
And then everybody loved it, so I kind of made a short film from that. So the end's completely false. My dad's still alive.
Oh, okay. So that's what
I haven't killed him.
Yeah. So he's not buried in the front yard.
No. But I left the carpet out with the little shoes sticking out for about 3 weeks, and nobody said anything.
Nobody passed remarks.
So it's probably the best place to bury a body.
It's in your front yard.
She has also performed in the internationally renowned Lyric Theatre.
Actually, in the small theatre 4 times. I think it started off. The Laramie Project was the first one, and then I did Macbeth.
Fantastic,
Did that, and there was we did I forgot what it's called, but it's you create something in 24 hours. So writers have 12 hours, actors have 12 hours, and but we did it in the Lyric one year, so we did that, and then Fast and Loose, that's what it's called.
Fast and Loose, that's the one.
And then I did the Vagina Monologues maybe 2 years ago, no, maybe 3 years ago. I kind of missed out the COVID year.
Yeah.
And she co-wrote Boundaries with Dawn McCampbell, a daring portrayal of the discrimination faced by the trans community.
That's right, with Dawn McCampbell. So it was about a transgender woman who gets sexually assaulted. And is actually blamed. It's victim blaming. Kind of if you didn't dress like that, then this wouldn't happen.
Okay.
And it's loosely based on a true story about having to go to court and actually going for a lesser plea, so you can get a conviction. I mean, we've seen that in the American news with the George Floyd incident, where when they went for a lesser plea because they wouldn't get a fiction. So that happens all the time, you know. So
You did research into the legal system for that, did you, or had you?
yeah, we did. Well, we based it off of a real person and their experience in the legal system. So you know, and then we changed. We kind of merged maybe 4 or 5 stories,
Yeah.
people's experience into one. You know, just really to protect the people it's
Yeah.
talking about. You
Yeah.
know?
So it's not too identifiable.
Yeah, so people watching it couldn't guess who it was. You know.
Fantastic. It's obviously a very powerful piece then. You don't seem to shy away from tackling sort of big issues, do you, or in your work? Or?
No, I think that's what people want to see. People are kind of tired of rom-coms. No, you know, and I think this era needs it. I think they need people to be honest and tackle those issues.
Yeah, and be a bit more daring, would you say?
Yeah. I mean, we loved doing the play because we had 2 people play the same person.
Right. Okay.
So it's a one-woman show played by a girl and a guy. You know. So
Oh, I see. Okay. Yes.
You know, we had a female impersonator. We would have wanted to meet transgender, but they just weren't comfortable about doing it.
Okay, so it was just because it's such a difficult topic to tackle. Is that
Yeah, and I think it hit home about a lot of personal feelings. So we needed a bit of distance. So we had an actor who does cabaret who was comfortable with being a female impersonator. So
Fantastic.
we had the 2. But I mean, they were so close in looks that a lot of people hadn't realised
Right. Okay.
that it was 2 different people.
And was that the mannerisms and everything?
Yeah, we had the guy imitate the girl a lot, you know.
Fantastic, right,
And vice versa, you know.
Yeah.
So it worked very well.
And you grew up in London, is that correct?
That's right. So
Yeah.
I was 14.
And do you miss the hustle and bustle of London?
I do.
Do you?
Actually,
Yeah.
I have to say, when I go back, it's just like it. It's just busy. You know, it's active and it's happening.
Exactly. Yeah. I lived in Southwark and Lewisham.
Yeah.
Is that near where you were, or is that?
No, Hackney. So the East
Hackney.
End. I know Hackney's changed a lot over the years. So when I lived there, it was very working class, you know, and it's very yuppie now. So people kind of go, I can't. It's all the same buildings with a facelift.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know,
Yeah.
so
Well, they've had to change East Enders. They had to try and bring more hipsters into East Enders.
because it's got very trendy.
Yes, exactly. So,
And recently, she was in the biggest hit show of the year, BBC's Line of Duty with Adrian Dunbar.
Yes, the 3rd series, I was Susan, the police rep.
fantastic.
So
How was that being a full production?
that was good. So I'd known Adrian Dunbar for a few years, being in Northern Ireland, and he was good. You know, just sitting opposite him
Yeah, brilliant.
when he does his thing. So that was good. That was I had to get. So it's done in 2 halves. So I filmed the first half, but I was going on holiday in the middle.
Right.
So I was given a chart of skin colour I couldn't go beyond.
so you're sitting in a
I was
hotel.
like tan, but not too much. So
I like the way they're so conscientious about that. And
Yeah.
You wonder why what scenario made them have to put that in place.
Because they said it's been a month. It's a month between when she gets first get interviewed and then our big interview near the end. And they said it's feasible it could go on holiday, but they didn't want a big dramatic change that it would have to be part of the conversation.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I could tan a little,
Yeah.
but not too much. So it was.
You can just imagine somebody coming back just all sunburned.
I know, completely different colour, which I would do. But I was also in the last series.
Yeah, and there's one that's just finished there.
Yeah, so I was the forensic scientist, so
Fantastic, yeah.
you could spot my eyebrows, just masked up to the hilt.
And so there's been a reaction to it. It's actually made the front pages in the newspapers today. Did you see that?
I know.
So I haven't actually seen the finale yet, but
Oh, have you not?
no,
Oh, not yet.
no spoilers. But yeah, overall, do you think people were proud of it, happy with it?
Oh yeah, I think it's the best thing. It's been on for a while.
Yeah.
But like everything, if you keep doing it, people get fed up
Yeah.
with it. So you best, my person think you best leave it on high.
Yes, exactly.
Just leave it the way it is. So I'm not saying anything because I haven't seen it.